It's Smack the Guru. This is my review for Power Book 2, Season 2, Episode 5, Coming Home to Roost.
Everything comes from the darkness.
We are back. First off, I gotta apologize for last week, man. I did episode 4. I put it out, but I added some clips in it of the actual show. They took my video down. So that's why you ain't see it, you know. And then I had finals going on, so I wasn't able to get back to it and redo it and edit it, you know what I'm saying? So that's why you ain't see it. But episode 5 was the best episode of season 2. Now, scratch that. Episode 5 was the best episode of Power Book 2. Season 2, episode 5. I was impressed, you know. They paced it better. The writing is still a little choppy, but it was real good. Like, just watching it as a watch, you know, I'm like, oh, okay. A lot of things happen in it. You know, it was some parts I really liked about Tariq. Let's start with Tariq. Because at the end, that's when I said, okay, he coming into his own, you know. Now, that letter that Ghost left him was all time. Like, I'm thinking it's about to be like some, you know, heartfelt stuff like, son, I want the best for you. But he truly knew his son. He said, man, you right where you're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything you did, you right where you're supposed to be. But Tariq gonna get out of there. He did have a rough episode, getting beat down. I'm like, God, dog, throw a punch or something. Just don't just take the whooping. But he literally just took it. I'm like, dude took his phone and all that. And then, of course, Buddy ended up getting knocked off. But the part where I really was like, okay, Tariq on it now. When he got in the car with Monet. He dropped a bomb on Monet, because what I've been saying, if you done seen any of my old reviews, previews, whatever, I've been saying Monet do not got a hand or any type of control on these kids. They wilding on her. I've been saying it every time, like, yo, these kids is wilding on her. She ain't got no control for her to be this big, you know, kingpin. She ain't got a queen pin. She don't got no control over these kids. Tariq hit her with a bomb. He let her know about all that. Like, yo, Diana doing this. Drew doing this. Kane doing this. Like, dang. Yeah, they all disrespect you. And then he hopped about the car. Like, yo, you need me. You know, that was the first time where I seen him, like, really step up. Like, dude, just because these people been in the game before you, all this stuff, I mean, come on, dog. You ran with Kanan. You know a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, handle your business. That was the scene where I'm like, okay, he stepping up. He handling his business. And then right after that, the court scene. I'm like, get your ass back. Now, I'm telling y'all this, and I might do a separate video. If Tariq get Yaz killed, I'm going in. Because, no. Tariq stepped up big in that courtroom. Watching him. I'm like, okay, this is what I like to see. He's stepping up, man. But besides that, a lot went on this episode. Lauren, she definitely played her role, getting pressured. You see, Carrie was putting all the pressure on Lauren. I mean, every step of the way, she just gave her that little push. Lauren really didn't want to even snitch on Brayden, but Carrie just kept on, you know, it'll be okay, do it for the, you know. She kept giving her that push, so Lauren just kept going, and then she gave up enough information, not even knowing she'd given up this information, to get the dorms checked. They checked the dorms, find where Kane left, and then he got to take that lonely, sad walk. You know, everybody looking like, dang, you know, Brayden like, yo, bro, can't help you, you know. Lauren tried to step up. Carrie definitely like, nah, don't do nothing. And then it almost looked like Tate smiled a little bit as he was walking out. He didn't, like, they didn't show the full smile, but it looked like, you know how you could look at somebody and see they about to smile? That's what Tate, it looked like. Tate was about to smile at Tariq walking out, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he wasn't, maybe it was just me, but I'm like, dang, it almost looked like Tate was about to just laugh at the young boy for getting taken out of handcuffs. But that's definitely an embarrassing moment. That's worse than being fired. Like, leaving the campus or your job or something, you gotta leave out of handcuffs. Yeah. Everybody looking at you crazy now, you know. But that happened. Another person that I was, like, proud of, because this whole show, it was everybody really showing they smarts, right? Because you had Diana, she playing the field, playing for herself and her dad. You got Kane, Mecca, the brain behind him. And then Kane smarting up. I was like, oh, okay. Kane smarting up too. You had Tariq, of course. Carrie was smarting up. Tate brother Kamal, he was smarting up. You know, everybody was, it was like chess with everybody. Kane really stood out though, especially that scene where him and Monet went back and forth. I liked how they chopped it up and edited it. I liked how they did that. They didn't show it. They could have showed another angle of that where it wouldn't have looked as good, them going back and forth. But both of them really handled that scene well. That was a good scene. I'm like, okay, that's a good scene. They got one. You know, they went back and forth, and Kane smartened up. He like, yo, I know what you did. You know what I'm saying? You had Tariq follow me. Monet thought she was so smart. She thought I'm like, dang, Monet. And watching, I'm like, dang, Monet smart. She gonna have them, da-da-da. Of course, it didn't go as planned. And Kane figured it out. Like, yo, nah. You got this dude following me. And then the other thing is, Monet really thinks she's smart. She don't know about the dude, Dante. She don't know he the big dude supplying Kane. Like, girl, think. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. And then she don't even know his name, Mecca. You know, so I'm like, she just as out the blue as Lauren is with Tariq. I'm like, yo, how she don't know this stuff? Like, come on, man. And then, of course, the big reveal hit her. Monet really got hit hard this episode. Like, when you really think about it, Tariq hit her hard. Kane hit her hard. She finally tried to boohoo and get cool with Mecca. Or not get cool with him, but begin a relationship, really. Lorenzo popped back up. Lorenzo up, he out, you know, and it's going to get hectic. First off, you know he don't really trust Monet because when they was in the jail, he asked her to step out. That wasn't because he was trying to surprise her. I hope people don't think that. Like, no, he was just trying to say, no, he don't trust Monet. I don't trust her. And then Diana, we see in the previews, which I'm definitely going to make a preview. But we see in the preview, Diana is telling Monet, like, yo, I took the money. Yeah. I don't care what you had to do for it. You know, I used that for what I had to use it for. Which she got her dad out. She was pivotal in getting her dad out. You know what I'm saying? So, they played it smart. Now we gonna have to see how Mecca gonna be now that Lorenzo is out. Cause 3 of them kids, Lorenzo, the only one, and people still don't know about Zeke. The good thing for Monet is if Lorenzo would have came out a couple days later, it would have been nuts. Cause she messed around with a told Zeke about being his mom. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know that. He talking to her like she, you know, her auntie. Which auntie, you know, still a lot of aunties raise kids and stuff. So, but he don't know that that's his mom. And then if he found out, yo, she know his dad, oh, it'd been nuts. if all the other kids would have found out too, then Lorenzo would have came home. Man, look at her. Monet would have had to find somewhere to go. Now the one thing that is the funniest part to me is Drew and the little dude he be with. Dog, that part is hilarious. Cause the only part that's killing me is these dudes think they got a secret. It ain't no secret. Both of them dudes got little bitty small frames. One dude's supposed to be playing on the basketball team. Both of them got little bitty small frames. Like, dude, who wouldn't know that about them? Like, come on, man, really? A lot of people that off the muscle. Like, oh, okay, yeah. All right, do y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that ain't no secret. You know, like, just because you ain't tell me don't mean it ain't a secret. Don't mean it's a secret. Just because you didn't let me know exactly what it is, I still got eyes and I can see. But man, off that, I ain't trying to go too crazy on that, man. But this was a very strong episode to me. You know, y'all let me know what y'all thought about the episode compared to the other episodes. You know what I'm saying? Like, was this one of the strongest ones or was it not? Because to me, watching, I'm like, okay, yeah. They putting it down with this, you know. And I like Tariq took a little whooping, you know. Hopefully when he come back, he be just stronger all around. You know what I'm saying? Like, just all around, you know. Hopefully. But other than that, man, this Mac the Guru. If this was your first time here, click that subscribe button for me. Click the like button, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody that be commenting below and sending me emails and letting me know they like the videos and stuff. Salute to you. I'm signing out. As always, y'all be easy, be safe. Peace.